absolutely about doing the things at the ground. How do we make sure that that is done right and that is done in a way that enables the entire process? So for an example, I can tell you,
one of the more repeatable, predictable?
Repeatable, predictable, making sure the pen paper stuff that the truck driver does, that the security guard does, that somebody at the toll gate does, is brought into the system without somebody having to type that in. For us, that determines whether you get paid quickly or not. And in an industry like ours where money is absolutely locked up for 60 days, 70 days, and you need to release the monies, this becomes quite critical. So for us, I don't think, and this is my thinking, we don't separate AI out and say that, listen, we're going to do an AI project. Right? For us, AI is sitting right inside, everywhere. So wherever in my process diagram I see a rhombus, there is AI sitting there. The yes, no can be a human. I'd rather it be an agent. And once the yes, no picks up as an agent, the next process also has to be the agent triggering another agent working forward. So when I sit down and design my systems, which we are doing right now, it is at this level that we want to figure out, bring in AI. So a use case that we have been fairly successful, typically when we make deliveries in India, we all sign or we give an OTP, etc. when we get Amazon or whatever deliveries, right? Now when we make deliveries in trucks, we have a proof of delivery. It's a piece of paper they sign.
POD, yes.
Yeah, we call it the POD. Now, typically the POD is with the driver takes the truck, goes somewhere, and by the time the POD comes back to us, it used to be 45 days. And this POD is required for me to get the invoices paid. Now, how did AI help me solve this? That through a mobile app which works on WhatsApp, the driver takes a picture of the POD, it goes up into the system back there, the system reads the POD, figures out if the POD is correct, which means is there handwriting, is it right, is there a sealed signature? And if it is right, our system then gives the driver 20 rupees via automatic UPI transfer, and the POD is sent across for processing. That cuts a clean 60 to 70 days of cycle, releasing monies in the chain. So Ramas, for us, it is AI to make sure that the business goes into the next generation. And use cases like this to help us predict, is there a problem in the Suez Canal? Probably. We could, if you know about it much early in advance, we figure out what to do. We let our customers know what's happening. Or for an example, the Siliguri highway had an accident. Trucks were stuck there for 4 days, 5 days. Can I inform my clients up ahead saying that, listen, you want Siliguri dispatches, do it from somewhere else where the highway doesn't come into the picture. All of this is AI. So what a human can do, can the computer help me do faster? Right? And that's pretty much the way at which we would want AI to be deployed, and we are working with deploying AI. Of course, finance use cases come in. Bank reconciliation is something that we work on Ramco with AI, where agents come in and reconcile bank statements every day. So it's all over the place.
Amazing.
And I guess whatever they said makes sense, but I'd like to take a cavalier attitude towards AI right now. Let's make mistakes, let's fall forward, and we learn as we move forward. Do you need policies? Of course, at some point the policies will come in. At some point, you need to govern AI, you need to put things in place. But is this the time now? My point of view, it is not.
It's not.
We are too early into the cycle to be able to put rules in and to bring in all sorts of regulations. We'll end up throttling development. And you need controls. I'm not saying you should not. So wherever process change, where you need a human in the loop, you need a human in the loop. But then there are changes. It's all about materiality. And I'd like to err on the side of being a little cavalier rather than on the side of caution.